Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
We are the only live and local sports talk show in East Alabama, West Central Georgia. Sports Visions 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And welcome back to Glenwood, the Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood. Game 2 of this tri-match here this afternoon at the Swamp. The Prattville Lady Lions are still on the court, but now introducing from Columbus, the Brookstone Lady Cougars, Richard.
Yeah, and let me tell you about Carson Galligan, because you're not seeing a misprint there. She averages 5 kills per set. You said something about 80 kills so far this season.
Sitting at 80 on
80 kills. Yeah, she's going to pin. She's one of the best volleyball players I've ever seen, and I've called volleyball for 3 years now. There's definitely, when it comes to a player that can get a kill from the front line, it seems it's automatic. It's hard to get a dig when she's on that front line. She is getting kills in the back line. That's impressive.
Senior wearing number 16 for the Lady Cougars. Team leader, 80 kills on the year. Also leads the team 17 aces. Also 6 blocks, 38 digs, and 44 returns to round out her very, very impressive stat line.
Not a bad stat sheet there, Matt.
So Prattville, if you missed it earlier, taking the first 2 sets against the home team Glenwood. So Prattville now sitting at 1-0 on the year. Brookstone, mentioned earlier, they have already begun the season in the state of Georgia. Brookstone sitting at 6-1 overall.
6-1, yeah.
Already 1-0 in GIAA district play.
They took care of quick work in 3 sets, because they played 3 sets in Georgia. They took care of Heritage pretty handily.
Yeah, Brookstone riding that 3-game winning streak. Heritage, most recent win, also defeated Lowndes and Lee County, both of them on the road down in South Georgia. Other wins this season, Tallulah Falls, Whitefield Academy, and Loganville Christian. Prattville with the first service of the game. Play at the net. Prattville does keep it alive, though. Spike attempt of their own is dug out nicely there.
Nice dig by Fernandez.
Spike attempt, and there is the aforementioned.
There she is.
Carson Galligan, 1-0 Brookstone.
Another kill to add to her stat sheet. And that came from the back line, even though she's playing in the front line. She just moves all over the court.
Priscilla Faga on the service here. Dug out nicely there by Prattville. Lions got to get it over. Spike attempt. Galligan at the net. It hits the top of the net. Prattville does a good job to stop it, but cannot get a second player there, and it will drop for another Brookstone point.
So, I'm going to pull a Robert Edmonds. I come up with nicknames for these players when I'm on the broadcast. I've actually called Carson Galligan the closer on a broadcast last year. I think that's a pretty suitable nickname for her.
Nice dig there from Prattville. Brookstone spike attempt at the net, and Prattville cannot dig it out. It is a kill there for number 18, Charlotte DeMars. DeMars only a freshman, 15 kills on the year so far this season for the Lady Cougars. Powell setting up, and it is a spike attempt that is just out of play.
A little bit about Brookstone, led by their coach Lee Halverson. Lost to Pacelli in the Final Four last year up at Shorter University. 2 years ago, lost in the championship to Pacelli. That's really been their Achilles heel when they get into the GIAA playoffs.
That one's blocked at the net by Galligan. Brookstone looking to set up a kill attempt here. Going to number 16, and let's see what the ruling is here.
What are they talking? What are they discussing here?
They will rule, I believe, that it was in play, or we'll just run it back. It looks like they will just redo the point.
Just redo it. So Priscilla Faga is still out there serving.
Dug out nicely there by Prattville. Powell keeps it alive for the Lions. Worthy gets it over.
Yeah, Worthy ended up winning player of the game last time.
Galligan with a kill there, and it is a successful one. 5-0 early on for Brookstone.
Well, I tell you what, she's going to get to her average. She's already got 2 kills. She's going to get to 5 kills. That is an incredible stat. I have not seen a volleyball player with 5 kills per set.
Gabrielle Richardson back in for Prattville. Powell setting up Worthy. Blocked at the net, and it will drop, and Prattville's on the board for the first time here in set number 1.
Just a reminder, this first set is brought to you by State Farm Carroll Purdue. Located in Phoenix City, a proud supporter of Georgia Alabama Sports Live from the very beginning.
Nice dig there by the libero Ferdinands. Play at the net, Worthy. Excellent decision there, and Prattville 5-2 now. Worthy had an impressive showing, getting the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game against Glenwood. She's off to an excellent start here. Now against Brookstone. Galligan, they set up DeMars in the middle. It's blocked by Worthy.
Good save.
Play at the net. That's it, the ruling is here. It'll go to Prattville. So a 5-0 start for Brookstone. Prattville on a 3-0 run themselves. And the senior Azalea Worthy at the center of it.
Nice dig.
Galligan at the net, and nobody on the receiving end of that one.
She just makes it look easy. That's already 3 kills for Carson Galligan.
Meg McPherson checks in now.
By the way, Brookstone next week taking on Calvary.
Should be an excellent.
Sign me up for that.
Excellent game there.
1 and 2 in our rankings, Matt.
Blocked at the net, McPherson. Number 9, this one hits the net. Powell can't get there, though, and it's another point for Brookstone.
I tell you, the volleyball's been fantastic in this area. Hardaway 6-3, Shaw's 5-1, Kendrick 6-1, Northside's 8-5. Carver's got a winning record. They're 4-3. Jordan is 3-3.
Add to that point as well, Alabama. This is the first day of the season.
Yeah, it
for
is.
Teams like Glenwood, Smith Station
played
opened
yesterday.
up the other night. Russell County getting underway as well. These teams will only get
the day
better
before.
as the season goes along.
Yeah, Russell County hasn't played a game yet. They play Saturday morning, though.
Play at the net will drop. It's another point for Brookstone. Substitution now for the Lady Cougars. Kylie Hartman now in. Hartman will serve it up. 6 aces on the year for the senior.
Yeah, one of the 4 seniors on this team.
Powell for Prattville. Spike attempt on the far side. Faga is there. McPherson on the far side.
Nice dig
there.
Whew.
Another kill attempt dug out by Faga. Play at the net. And it will drop, and it's a point for Prattville. Just want to apologize in advance if we are mispronouncing Faga's name.
Is
if
it
it's Faga or Faga? We are not quite sure.
Yeah, we both said Faga. I've said Faga on the broadcast, and no one has corrected me, so. Oh, boy. Pick your poison there, Matt.
Regardless, the senior is having an outstanding start to the year. 52 kills already this season. Digging one out there is number 88.
Still in play. Okay, so if she's out of bounds and she does, so it's out of bounds?
I believe the official just motioned over here to the person working the flag that if it's
so
past the
she can't set her feet out of bounds to actually set it up. Okay. Just like in football. If you're out of bounds, you're out of bounds.
Setting up McPherson on the far side. She'll put
what a move.
Perfect placement there.
You don't even have to spike it. She's tall enough where she could just touch little touch on the hand.
9-6 lead now for Brookstone. Carson Galligan, team leader in aces with 17, set to serve it here for Brookstone.
Means she's going to play the back line.
Tries to go to the left side, and it is out of play.
It just – that's not what she really wanted to do. Yeah, she'll end up getting that back. What's incredible about Carson Galligan, tremendous athlete, was a great basketball player, but she's focusing on volleyball as she's committed to Penn in the Ivy League.
Gabrielle Richardson on the service for Prattville.
I remember calling her basketball games, Matt. She was a double-double machine for the Brookstone basketball team.
Point to Prattville there. Yeah, we mentioned the Brookstone. A bunch of these Brookstone players are multi-sport athletes.
Absolutely.
Girls soccer team in the spring had a number of these players.
That's
well.
right.
You mentioned basketball. 9-8 lead here for Brookstone in set number 1. Spike attempt by Faga at the net. And
what a play.
One.
Great play. Off the deflection, nothing you could do about it. It's coming in fast.
Charlotte DeMars checks back in for the Lady Cougars. Meg McPherson will take a break.
Evangeline Gutierrez does a great job setting up that front line as well.
Prattville go to the far side of the court. It's kept alive by Brookstone. Galligan from the back line. Nice dig there by Richardson. Kill attempt of their own.
Oh, what a dig by Hartman.
But it
just goes out of bounds, but Hartman was there. It took the deflection out of bounds.
Now, Richard, we were talking about it pregame. No dig for either of these teams is going to be easy here in this game in particular. Galligan there for Brookstone. DeMars on the near side, and it hits the net. See what the ruling is here.
Let's see what they say.
Officials will get together.
We're going to talk this over.
Talk it over the scores table.
Meanwhile, we got the JV game going to our left.
Yeah, similar to Glenwood and Prattville before us. They will award the point to Brookstone, I believe.
Hey, shout out to Chase Cook. Chase Cook in the building over there at Mike and Ed's Barbecue. I love seeing that. I love seeing Glenwood alumni, people that support Glenwood coming out and supporting local athletics.
Gutierrez on the service for Brookstone. Prattville gets it over the net. Lady Cougars set something up on the far side. It's Addison.
Oh, what a dig.
Richardson there for Prattville. Nice dig there from Galligan. Play at the net, and Brookstone cannot get it over.
I tell you what, Prattville hanging around. They were down 5-0. Now all of a sudden, down by 1.
Marley Powell and Kelsey Allen back in for Prattville. Powell with the service here. And nobody there for Brookstone. It's an ace for Powell. Just like that, Prattville has tied it up at 11 here in set number 1.
Yeah, people tend to forget this is a 6A public school in Alabama taking on a GIAA school, a 3A private school in Columbus. Even though Brookstone does have a lot of talent, because of the size of the school for Prattville, they've got talent as well.
Powell here with the service, tied 11-11, set number 1. Galligan, nice dig there. Got to get it over, and they do with number 16. Prattville looking to set something up. Spike is just out of play. Reagan Green trying to do so on that far side of the court. Brookstone with a 1-point lead now. That one's into the net for Brookstone, and just like that, we are now tied. Substitutions for Prattville now.
Don't forget, our debut of Thursday night football is coming up in less than an hour. Randolph, Clay, and Hardaway at the Big O, as I like to call it, Otis Spitzer Stadium.
Vaga gets it over there.
I don't think anybody's calling it the Big O.
I think you might be the only one.
I might be the only one.
Nothing wrong with a nickname for a stadium.
Yeah.
Some good ones out there. Yeah, timeout called here for Brookstone, and we will take a break with them. Prattville 13-12, a lead right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
For your surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Perdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back here to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Game number 2 of the tri-match here at the Swamp today. Prattville with a slim 13-12 lead here over the Brookstone Lady Cougars in set number 1. Excellent play there on the far side. Kelsey Allen extending Prattville's lead to 2.
Yeah, they were once down by 5. They now trail by 2. That's incredible.
It's kind of the same story of what was
what happened
in the
against
first match
Glenwood.
Against Glenwood.
And you know what? And that's why I've given her the nickname the closer. Because when you need a big point, Carson Gallagher's going to get her 4th kill in this set. She's well on trying to break that 5 kills per set. She's going to be well above her average.
Meg McPherson checks back in for Brookstone.
Yeah, they're just telling the Glenwood volleyball players to just give them some room. There's really the Glenwood volleyball players are just, they had to get something to eat. They got that time between matches. They're trying to calm the nerves.
That one's just out of play off the right hand of DeMars. Ferdinand's the libero will check back in.
And really, libero purpose is deep for defense. Need to protect here.
That one does get over the net. Powell setting up a spike attempt.
Nice
Dug out
dig.
nicely.
Oh, Gutierrez, great dig.
Ferdinand gets up to Addison. Prattville, a spike attempt of their own. It's blocked at the net, and it's a point for Brookstone.
Yeah, they were trying to get it over the net, but it ended up going into the net for a point for Brookstone. Don't forget, Brookstone Glenwood, that's the final match of this tri-match today.
Kylie Hartman back in for Brookstone here with the service. That one's out of play as well. So the last 2 serve attempts for Brookstone have both gone out of play. Now, Richard, we talk about Brookstone. Can't help but think about tomorrow night. Brookstone Spencer.
Oh, my goodness.
Should be an absolute.
I cannot wait for that matchup. Private versus public. The debate will be answered. The depth of a public school going up against the talent of a private school.
Galligan winning one there for Brookstone. And that's number 5 for the set.
Just think back in the day if those great Carver teams led by like Princeton, Buckner, Nate Odoms was facing Brookstone, they had Max Strong. I mean, they never got that back then, but we are going to get it tomorrow night at Max Strong Stadium.
Brookstone already opened up the season as well, doing so last week. Spencer played a preseason game last week against Smith Station at Otis Spencer. Smith Station a 1-point winner in that one.
Nice play by McPherson.
Prattville got to get it over here, and they cannot. So the point goes to Brookstone, and that'll tie us up at 16 once again.
And Carson Galligan back to serve. Like you mentioned, she's leading the team in aces.
17 coming into play here today. And you can add one to
you know
that
what?
total.
There is no announcer jinx. I actually. That's 18 aces now.
So Brookstone back on top. 1-point lead here, set number 1.
That's in. Oh, back-to-back aces for Carson Galligan.
A timeout called by Prattville, and we're going to take it with them. Point lead here, set number 1 on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Are you looking for a great deal on a brand new Chevy or GMC truck? At Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, we have over 100 new Chevy and GMC 1500 Silverado and Sierra trucks to choose from, with savings up to over $12,000. Every model, check them all out side by side, or get super low financing rates and make no monthly payments for 90 days. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back here to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Brookstone 18, Prattville 16 here in set number 1. Real quick before they get underway, I want to say a big quick thank you once again to our presenting sponsors here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live: Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital Houston Clinic, Mike Hostler Law Firm, and Chick-fil-A. Galligan here with the service. It's kind of a bit of deja vu from that last point, Rich.
That's a turkey. Was that 3 straight aces? I'm going to call that a turkey.
Exact same spot from Galligan. Let's see if she does the same here as well.
I ended up taking a bowling term and put it in volleyball.
Nothing wrong with that. This one's long from Galligan, and Prattville with a point now.
And I know Carson Galligan's got to feel confident at having 3 straight aces after the last time she was there setting. It went off her hand and it went out of bounds. And I know she wanted to get that one back, and she did.
Gabrielle Richardson back in for Prattville. Junior wearing number 18 with the service. Setting up McPherson on the far side, and it's a successful kill. Well, actually, no.
They're saying that is a
net interference, I believe.
They're calling net interference.
So the point will go to Prattville. Deficit now down to 1 for the Lions.
Yeah, when you're up there in that front line, you just got to make sure that you don't touch the net, even on the follow-through.
Hartman keeps that one alive. That one's into the net.
That was a good block.
And it'll be a point to Prattville.
Yeah, they called net interference again.
So we are tied back up at 19 here in set number 1.
Man, I can't believe this is only set number 1. This is going the distance.
Hartman can't dig that one out, and Prattville has a lead here, 20-19. Remember, teams are going to 25 here in the set. Got to win by 2 as well. Richardson once again. Galligan digs it out. Got to get it over. McPherson does. Prattville looking to set something
Got to protect.
up. They will get it over. Nice dive there from Ferdinands. Faga at the net is blocked, but it's a point for Brookstone, and we are knotted back up at 20.
Remember, you got to win by 2. Play to 25.
Ellie Ferdinands, the libero, now here with the service for Brookstone. She's got 6 aces on the year.
Yeah, taking over for longtime libero and Sluter last year.
Play at the net. Prattville got a hand on it. Still alive for the Lions. Spike attempts and is just out of play. So Brookstone back on top.
For a second,
120.
Matt, for a second there, I thought that was tipped by Brookstone, but the refs made the call. It was close. It was very close to being tipped.
So Ferdinands with the service once again. Prattville, spike attempt, and it is a good one.
That was in.
Hit it in play where nobody is. Knotted back up at 21.
You know what I really want to see in volleyball? A colorful volleyball player like John McEnroe in tennis. Like, what do you mean that was out? That was in. Or, no? Would that work in high school volleyball? Probably not.
Probably not high school.
Nah.
But, could at other levels, possibly.
Yeah, I know.
DeMars, let's see what the ruling is here. And it is in play for Brookstone. Perfect placement there from the freshman. Lady Cougars back on top by 1. 22-21.
Yeah, I can't believe Charlotte DeMars is only a freshman, because I remember she was playing on the varsity as an 8th grader, because I remember that name last year.
Gutierrez, that one's out of play.
Remember, at the private school in Alabama and in Georgia, you can play varsity as an 8th grader. I believe it was a 7th grader, too, in Alabama.
Yeah, I believe DeMars last year. I know she was on the Brookstone soccer team. I think she played
That's
basketball
where
as
I
well.
heard. Yeah, I've heard that name.
Multi-sport athlete for the Lady Cougars. Powell's serve is into the net. Brookstone back on top. And a reminder, you have to win by 2 here. So 23-22. Brookstone leads. This is a big potential point here for the Lady Cougars.
How important is it to get this first set?
Prattville keeps it alive. Nice
dig.
There.
Ferdinands.
Galligan. So
Is that in?
Is here. It is.
Oh,
in.
wow.
Brookstone up by 2.
She's got 5 kills. We call her the closer.
So set point here for Brookstone. A back and forth first set. Service here is into the net, and it's a 1-point deficit now.
Still going to be set point for Brookstone if Prattville does not get this point on the serve.
A timeout called here by Brookstone as well. We're going to take a quick break with them. Be right back. Georgia, Alabama Sports Live.
I'm Mike Costello, and this is what we do. Car wrecks. Yes, car wrecks. call or text us today or visit us at MikeHostellowLawFirm.com. Hostellow, car wreck. Car wreck, Hostellow.
Welcome back here to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. 24-23 lead for Brookstone. It is set point for the Lady Cougars. Service for Prattville.
Gotta
but
get
nobody
to it.
is there for Brookstone.
Yeah,
we are tied again.
Just miscommunication on that. Now they're going to play to 26.
Prattville service now. Lions making the drive here from Prattville, looking to go up 1-0 on Brookstone. Play at the net. DeMars, Prattville with the return, no. Prattville tried to go short. Brookstone with the point.
Set back to set point for Brookstone. So a lot of people don't even know where Prattville is. It's just a little suburb outside of Montgomery. Part of the Montgomery metro area.
And it's an ace for DeMars. And Brookstone.
That was nice.
Taking set number 1, 26-24. So Brookstone with the 1-0 lead here. These two teams are going to take a quick break. Be back for set number 2 here in a minute. It's the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
We are the only live and local sports talk show in East Alabama, West Central Georgia. Sports Visions 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
And welcome back here to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Brookstone and Prattville here in the second pairing of this tri-match here at the Swamp this afternoon. If you missed it just a minute ago, Prattville making the late charge once again like they did against Glenwood in the first game here today. Brookstone winning it on a Charlotte DeMars game-winning ace, 26-24. Now the Lady Cougars one set away from a win here. Richard, it's been some excellent volleyball here this afternoon.
Yes, it has.
What are some of your overall thoughts from what you've seen from not only these two teams, but from Glenwood as well earlier?
Well, I thought Glenwood, being in their first volleyball match, facing a very tough Prattville team that's a 6A team, they were right in there in both sets. And when you're playing to 2 sets, sometimes you don't get the breaks that you want to get, and these sets could go either way. So Glenwood knows that they're going to have a good season. They won the region last year. They have a tough region this year, but if they want to try to get that region championship and make the Sweet 16 like they did the last couple of years, I know that they're going to be in pretty good shape. They're just facing a tough opponent, and they're going to have a tough opponent when they face Brookstone later tonight.
Yeah, not to mention that Brookstone and Glenwood will play when we wrap up things here between Brookstone and Prattville, and that is a matchup that we have seen often here in recent years. So these two teams will take the floor once again. Set number 2 about to get back underway. Just a reminder, Brookstone in the blue tops, black shorts. Prattville in the maroon uniforms with the black shorts. Also a reminder, JV game between the Lions and the Cougars going over here to our left. If you hear any background noise or see any movement to the left of your screen, that is That is what it is. So the officials checking over some final things here before we get set number 2 underway.
Matt, I'm excited about tomorrow. We got 5 football broadcasts on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
And me and Richard will be at Chatco tomorrow night. Chattahoochee County opening the season against Terrell County, making the trip up from Dawson, Georgia. Should be a good one there. Also, Brookstone Spencer play. Smith Station and Northside will meet at TC Britton Field. Glenwood, we will not have it here on Georgia Alabama Sports.
They're playing that at Lee Scott.
Glenwood going up to Lee Scott. Big rivalry matchup to open the 2026 season. So it should be a football season's back, Richard.
Yeah, we got some pretty good matchups.
So we're back underway here, set number 2.
Oh,
Nice
what a dig, Fernandez.
Got to get it over net, and they do. Prattville with the return. Galligan. Spike attempt there. Nice return from Prattville. Brookstone looking to set something up. Galligan from the back line. See what the rolling is here, and it's just out of play. So Prattville on the board first.
Yeah, Prattville wants to get off to that hot start. Maybe they found themselves down 5-0. They battled back to tie it, and they even had a 2-point lead, but Brookstone was able to pull away. Oh, you got to get to that.
Brookstone got to get it over.
Oh, there's just ran out of room there, and plus, the ball was in the stands.
So a 2-0 lead here early for Prattville. Back in set number 1, it was Brookstone early. They got out to, I believe, a 5-0 lead before Prattville finally came storming back.
Storming back.
Powell with the service. That's what the ruling is. They will rule it out of play.
Yeah,
No, it got tipped.
It got tipped? Okay.
So 3-0 now for the Lady Lions.
That was one of those where you tried to play it, but, could have gone either way, but ref called that it was tipped.
So Marley Powell, another service upcoming from the Prattville junior. Galligan gets a hand on it.
Man.
Nobody will get it over here to our left. 4-0 Prattville early.
By the way, bottom of the 3rd inning, Calvary leading Strong Rock 2-1. The rematch of the GIAA softball championship last year.
So 4-0 lead here. Powell service once again. This one hits the top of the net and will not get over. So Brookstone is on the board here in set number 2. Priscilla Faga set to serve it up here. 13 aces on the year. See the ruling. It is perfect.
Oh, that was
placement
in. What an
there from
ace.
the senior.
Great
4-2
ace.
now. Senior wearing number 88 for the Lady Cougars. Nice stop there from the libero for Prattville. Blocked at the net, and it will be a point for Brookstone.
Bottom of the 5th inning, FPD leading Pacelli 4-0 in softball.
Service here for Brookstone. Powell setting up.
Oh,
Worthy
man.
in the middle. Prattville back on the board. Azalea Worthy.
And she was the player of the game in the Glenwood match.
Maggie Hale now in for Brookstone. I believe that is the first time we have called her name here this afternoon. Service attempt coming.
Here we
right
go,
at
souvenir
our
for us
table.
right here. Let me get that volleyball.
Out of bounds just a little bit, so Brookstone with the point, 5-4 lead now.
Seriously, Matt, next time a volleyball comes to, I'm going to have a Sharpie out here, and I'm going to sign it.
You go for that, Richard. Nice dig there from Prattville. They cannot get it over, though, so Brookstone has tied it up here at 5. The Ellie Ferdinands now, the libero with the service. Team leader in digs and returns on the year. Speaking of libero, nice dig there for Prattville. And it's a spike. Kelsey Allen with the kill, wearing number 15 for the Lady Lions, and Prattville back on top.
I think this Prattville's coming out here in this second set, responding. Done a great job so far.
Galligan with the dig there. McPherson, that one hits the net, but it's still alive. Prattville has to get it over, though. And they do. Nice dig there by Ferdinand. Galligan with a kill attempt. Nice job by Prattville once again. They do get it over. Setting up McPherson in the middle. Blocked at the net. Prattville still alive. They do get it over. Brookstone,
Gotta
McPherson.
protect.
And to the ruling, it is in play.
Oh, what a kill by McPherson.
It's an excellent back and forth scenario there between the two teams.
Yeah, that was a pretty good rally there, Matt.
I'll tell you, Richard, there's some good volleyball here between these three teams.
Oh, yeah.
3 teams here today.
The rallies just keep going and going.
Kylie Hartman now on the service for Brookstone. That one is just out of play, though. Prattville back on top, 7-6. Be 2 substitutions.
Wait, Matt, what's that score again? Did you say 7-6? You didn't say 6-7?
Did not say 6-7.
I think I'm a year late.
Meredith Bruce now in for Prattville, and she will do the serving. Nice dig there. McPherson on the far side.
Oh, man, McPherson, another kill in this set.
So not much you can do in that scenario. This Brookstone team, a lot of height to them. McPherson, Galligan, obviously. Knotted at 7 here in set number 2. Serve from Galligan. Brookstone got to get it over, and they will. Successful kill there from Kelsey Allen.
I've really been impressed with this Prattville team. Even though they're down a set, they are going toe-to-toe with one of the top teams. You know, definitely number 1 in our rankings in the Chattahoochee Valley, but this has been impressive so far.
Also the 2-0 win over Glenwood earlier.
Oh,
Glenwood
no
expected to be
doubt.
One of the top teams in AA private in the HSAA. Excellent choice there as well, Prattville.
Did a great job responding.
Meredith Bruce there for the Lady Lions, fooling the Brookstone front line. Gabrielle Richardson now. Dug out nicely by Galligan. Faga with a kill at the net. So the ruling is here, and it is in play. Actually, no, they were.
They're saying it's out of bounds. Yeah. That was close. We could see that orange line. I mean, I actually could see where that orange line is. That was very close.
Richardson with the service.
Let it go.
This one is out of
there
play.
And they do.
10-8 lead now for Prattville. Kind of mirroring the first set between these two teams as well. You know, Prattville Glenwood kind of did the same also. McPherson. Richardson keeps it alive. Prattville got to get it over here. It's going to be a tough play, and they make it. Galligan, spike at the net.
Nice block.
Blocked by Prattville. Bruce keeps it alive. That one's blocked
Nice
at the
dig.
net.
It's just couldn't finish.
It's good effort by McPherson. Well-earned point there for Prattville, though, and it's an 11-8 lead.
You know, in the history of me calling try matches on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, I've never witnessed a try match where every team, all 3 teams, go 1-1. Like they just beat each other. Could we see that here?
We could. We really could. 3 really, really.
Yeah, especially when you have
teams.
3 volleyball teams that are evenly matched.
That previous point went to Prattville. Now 12-8 lead for the Lady Lions. Ferdinand keeps that one alive. Galligan got to get it over here, and she does.
Oh, wow.
Not much you can do there if
Yeah.
you are Prattville.
You can't stop it. You can only try to contain it.
Ball ended up on the other side of the gym here at Glenwood, so they're going to have to get that real quick.
Man, that's rolled over to the elementary school. They left the door open.
Ella Kate Scarborough now in for Brookstone. First time we've called her name here this afternoon. That one's just out of play. It's a 13-9 lead now for Prattville. Substitutions for the Lady Lions. Marley Powell is in.
Remember, that's a play to 3 sets, so if Prattville does win set 3, that'll be the determining factor of who wins the match.
Ferdinand keeps that one alive. Brookstone got to get it over, and it is
And they do.
Libero doing so. Powell. Nice dig there from Galligan. Nobody there for Brookstone.
Miscommunication on that one. All right, Brookstone finds himself down by 5. Trying to respond. Let's see how they do here.
Dug out nicely for Brookstone. DeMars, so the ruling is here to be a kill successfully for Charlotte DeMars.
I still can't believe she's only a freshman.
This is a Brookstone team's only dropped 2 sets all year, I believe.
Yeah.
That one's out of play, and another point for Brookstone. They did take set 1, but they're definitely being tested here by Prattville. Their lone loss on the year came against Lanier.
Tough opponent.
They dropped 2 sets to Lanier. They did get 1, though. Galligan here. Nice.
Oh, man.
Dig there, but it is out of play. Not much you can do there if you are Gabrielle Richardson. Successful kill there from Carson Galligan.
You know, I've kept track. She's got 3 so far in this second set. Nice ace there.
From Priscilla Faga. Number 14 on the year. Service once again from number 88, Powell. Setting up Worthy. It's
what
an
a dig.
excellent dig there. But
Oh, just
cannot
more than
get
3
it over
hits.
the net.
Yeah.
Substitution now for Prattville. Kelsey Allen is back in for Gabrielle Richardson. Brookstone now. Kill attempt, and it's a successful one at that for Carson Galligan. DeMars will take a seat. McPherson back in for the Lady Cougars.
Yeah, Carson Galligan's got 9 kills so far in this match. Between the 2 matches, the 2 sets, actually.
Powell goes short with it. Nice dig there from Ferdinand.
That was a
Galligan counted
changeup.
it over.
I thought she was going to slam it over. She decided to change it up at the last minute.
Spike attempt there.
Oh, and that's
our camera. It is ruled out of play, and it'll be a point for Brookstone. So we're
right.
now knotted back up at 15.
All right, Matt, where's that Sharpie?
Ferdinand's now with the service for Brookstone. Nice dig there from the libero for Prattville. Got to get it over. It is Allen blocked at the net, though, and it's a point for Brookstone.
By the way, big shout out to Lance Hartman. His granddaughter is the player Kylie Hartman, who's here. He's the reason why I'm doing broadcasting, Matt. He was president of the Booster Club at Russell County. He told Coach Dylan Griggs in 2021, "Hey, this guy's a pretty good broadcaster," and the rest is history.
Powell here for Prattville. Setting up Allen again.
Oh, what a
Blocked
block.
by McPherson. Another point for Brookstone. Knotted back up at 16. Ferdinand's with the service once again for the Lady Cougars.
I think the scorer's table is trying to decide. They've reversed the point there, Matt.
I believe it was on that previous play. as
Yeah,
well.
they gave it to Brookstone.
So it is 17-15. Brookstone does lead now.
Yeah, that's a couple of times I've seen points getting reversed.
It can be kind of confusing here
Yeah.
with 2 games going on at the same time in the gymnasium. That one's out of play. Brookstone now 18-15 lead.
Hey, you get an ace like that, you get to do a little dance and celebrate.
The timeout called by Prattville as well. We're going to take it with them. Brookstone 18-15, the Zaxby's game of the week at Glenwood.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your.
Welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. An 18-15 lead for the Brookstone Lady Cougars here in set number 2 against Prattville. Powell now for the Lady Lions. Tries to change things up. Brookstone was ready for it, though. Play at the net. Tip. Galligan keeps it alive. Galligan another kill attempt. Prattville keeps this one alive, though. Allen looking to return the favor. Brookstone
There you go.
counters. Galligan at the net. Nice job there from the Libero for Brookstone. Or excuse me, Prattville. But it's a kill. It's a successful one for Meg McPherson.
I tell you what, McPherson's already got 3 kills in this set. She's come on and has had an impact on that front line.
I'll tell you, though, 19-15, Alex Quinney Allstate Good Hands Player of the Game will be coming up if Brookstone wins this game, or in this set, excuse me. McPherson making a run for it.
Hey, Prattville's not done yet.
Successful kill there from Allen.
I've seen crazier things in high school volleyball. I've seen a team come back from 2 sets down to win in a championship. They won 3 straight sets to win. So anything can happen.
Galligan on the return there. McPherson play at the net. It's blocked, but it's a successful point for Brookstone.
But in this case, they're only playing to 2 sets. If you win 2 sets, you win the match.
Hartman will substitute in for Brookstone. And the senior will come serve for the Lady Cougars. 20-16 lead for Brookstone. Powell. Nice play there from Prattville. Caitlin Ferguson, I believe that's the first time we've called her name this afternoon. Hitting it where nobody is. Brookstone lead down to 3.
Man, we've got a packed crowd here, Matt.
Yes, we do. Brookstone does get it over the net. Kept alive. Prattville does get it over, though. Set it up. McPherson on the far side. It's blocked. Brookstone still alive.
Good awareness, though.
Got to get it over, and she does.
We're saving that going out of bounds. Oh, man.
Setting it up at the net. Does get over. Prattville now. It's just out of play, it appears. It's a point for Brookstone.
Yeah, and the thing about these players, they're always moving. They're always anticipating that next shot, where it's going to be. Go to where the ball is.
Lady Cougars now 4 away from a win here over Prattville. Lions got to get it over, and they do. McPherson on the far side, and it's a successful kill.
It's 4 kills from McPherson.
Meg
Inching
McPherson,
closer.
Third on the team with 30 coming into play here this afternoon.
Inching closer to 25. Let's see if Carson Galligan can get a run here.
Number 16 for Brookstone with the service. Returned by the libero for Prattville. Got to get it over, and they do. Galligan. Faga here on the near side. See what the ruling is, and it is.
That's in. Oh, what a play.
Perfect execution, perfect spot for the Brookstone Lady Cougars.
Faga on the kill. It's a perfect combination. Faga on the kill. Galligan serving.
Now 2
2
points
away.
away from a
2
victory.
away.
Galligan on the service. Worthy. Play at the net. Ferdinands is there for Brookstone, though. McPherson in the middle. See what the ruling, and is just out of play.
Just
so
out of
Prattville
play.
with the point.
Don't forget Brookstone's playing Glenwood next. Just want to throw that out there.
We both had the same thought at the same
Yeah,
time.
I think great minds think alike.
Richardson with the service there. Faga at the net, and it's a successful kill, and it is match point.
Match point. This is why I like doing color for volleyball, so I can give my ho-ho-hos, like when you're doing play-by-play, because there's exciting plays in volleyball.
Match point here for the Brookstone Cougars. 24-18, Meg McPherson on the service. Richardson gets a hand on it for Prattville. McPherson keeps it alive. Brookstone got to get it over.
Played it off the rafters.
Bruce, play at the net.
Nice
Faga
dig.
keeps it alive.
Oh, Faga with the dig.
Gets it over. Let's see what the ruling is here. And it is in play, and Brookstone is a winner. 25-18, the Brookstone Lady Cougars take both sets here against the Prattville Lady Lions.
What a match. Oh, wow. Matt, that was incredible.
Yes, it was. And now, folks, for our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game.
I can only think, there were some good players on there, but, every time I see this player, I can't, there's not a reason why not to give it to her. It's because she's so dominant. It's Carson Galligan. Well, that's actually, hang on. Let me go ahead and pull that for you.
So Carson Galligan does get the Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. We mentioned her phenomenal stat line coming into play here today. Definitely added to those in this win over Prattville. Also got to get a shout out to Meg McPherson. McPherson also had a really good game.
Yeah, she really did.
Really good game as well up front and around the net for Brookstone. So the Lady Cougars a winner. They move to 7-1 overall in the year, and coming up in about 20 to 30 minutes, it'll be the final matchup of our tri match today here at Glenwood. It will be the host team, the Lady Gators, playing the Brookstone Lady Cougars. Should be an excellent game here to cap off what has been a really good night of volleyball. For Matt Melton, Richard Holdridge, we're going to take a break. Be right back here in about 15-20 minutes on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
Are you looking for a great deal on a brand new Chevy or GMC truck? At Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, we have over 100 new Chevy and GMC 1500 Silverado and Sierra trucks to choose from, with savings up to over $12,000. Every model, check them all out side by side, or get super low financing rates and make no monthly payments for 90 days. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Hi, my name is Griff Gordy, and here at Gordy Eye Care, we have been serving the Bi-City community for 17 years. As a former state championship quarterback, I love the fact that I can watch local high school athletics from the comfort of my own home. So it was a no-brainer to support Georgia-Alabama Sports Live and what they do for young athletes in our area.
And without business like yourself, Gordy Eye Care, none of our coverage would be possible to be able to cover the 16 different high schools, the local colleges, and professional teams. So we'd like to say thank you to you, Dr. Griff Gordy, and Gordy Eye Care for your support of Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. And then you can make an appointment today at Gordy Eye Care with the number 334-291-5125. Keep supporting Gordy Eye Care and keep watching Georgia-Alabama Sports Live.
And welcome back here, folks, to Glenwood, the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. One final matchup here in the tri-match here at the Swamp this afternoon. It is the host Glenwood Lady Gators playing host to a team they're very familiar with from right across the river, the Brookstone Lady Cougars. Matt Melton here with you, joined by Richard Holdridge. It's been two really good matchups so far today. Glenwood and Prattville was won by Prattville, and then Brookstone defeated Prattville about 15 to 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I cannot wait for this game. This is the marquee matchup that we all wanted to see. These two talented schools from across the border. We're gonna coin the phrase border wars. I mean, it's already been taken a couple times, but I think that these are two programs that there's some bragging rights here because this is a rivalry. We're going to see this in football. I mean, this is just an incredible matchup.
You don't have to go back far either to see the last time these two teams met. Just last season, Brookstone sweeping the season series against the Gators. Won 2 sets out of 3 here, September 30th of last year. And then the first meeting a year ago, they played at Brookstone. Brookstone taking 2 of 3 sets there as well. Two teams did not meet during the 2024 season. Back in 2023, Glenwood got their last win in the matchup, winning both sets on the road at Brookstone. Glenwood wearing the all-black uniforms here today, with the libero in the white top, black shorts. Brookstone in the all-blue, the libero in the white, and the first point of the game goes to the Glenwood Lady Gators. Rory Dunbar now for the service for Glenwood. And that is off of the hands of Galligan, and Glenwood, just like that, 2-0 early.
Off to a hot start for Glenwood. But they had some rest. They were able to sit back and watch that last game.
And Dunbar with an ace there as well, off the top of the net. We mentioned her early, the senior, among the team leaders in aces from a year ago. This the second game now of Glenwood's young season. And that one is off of the libero for Brookstone. Make it 4-0 Glenwood.
So now we're in a situation here where you talk about the difference between rest versus rust in a tri-match. Glenwood had some rest. Brookstone just got off of a victory over Prattville.
That one's into the net from Dunbar. Brookstone on the board now.
By the way, this first set brought to you by State Farm Carroll Purdue.
So Priscilla Faga will now serve it up for Brookstone. Over here to Palmore. Nice save there from the senior for Brookstone. Galligan, but Glenwood cannot get a hand on it in play. And Brookstone gets the point. Lady Cougars following that victory over Prattville, now sitting at 7-1 overall on the young season. As they get a point there on an ace from Faga. Glenwood now 0-1 following that loss to Prattville to start things here this afternoon.
Like I said, could we have a situation where all the teams in the tri-match finish 1-1?
Palmore on the kill attempt. Ferdinands is there for Brookstone. Spike down successfully at that. Carson Galligan.
Here's the thing on that, Matt. See where Carson Galligan's positioned? Just because I know the way that she kills it and puts it over the net, it's coming for us.
Faga on the service for Brookstone. Palmore here on the near side, blocked at the net by DeMars, and Brookstone has taken their first lead of the game.
5-0 run by Brookstone.
Service from the senior. Galligan is there. Nothing Barker could do for Glenwood. Second kill of the game for the Brookstone senior. Faga will switch things up now and go to the other side of the court over there. Barker with the dig, and it was out of play, so Brookstone with another point. 7-0 run for the Lady Cougars now.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time before Brookstone started heating up.
Faga here for the Lady Cougars, and that one will go out of play, so Glenwood back on the board now. Substitution, Malia West Sanchez now in for Glenwood.
That's a player to watch. He's just a credible player. It's been with the program for a while now.
Thompson on the service. Brookstone got to get it over here, and they do. Barker keeps it alive. West Sanchez now, and she has a successful kill now. Deficit now down to 1 for Glenwood. Thompson with another service here for the Lady Gators. Brookstone setting up a kill in the middle with DeMars, and it is good. DeMars
By the way,
go out to serve now.
Glenwood playing Lee Scott tomorrow. Brookstone playing Spencer in football.
Service from DeMars. Wes Sanchez here. Good decision there.
Yeah, it really was.
From the Glenwood senior. Saw the player coming up on the back line, went to that far corner. Brookstone player got a hand on it, but was not enough. Excellent decision there from Wes Sanchez. Barker here. It's out of bounds, and it's a point to Glenwood.
Well, let's talk about these two coaches, Matt. Coach Lee Halverson for Brookstone. Coach Kayla Strength for Glenwood. Done a great job with these two programs.
Excellent dig there from Ferdinands. Yeah, and to your point, we talked about it earlier, the banners over here for Glenwood, 3 state championships since 2020. We see a back and forth here.
I'll tell you something, Brookstone is close. Their Achilles heel has been Pacelli the last 2 years. But you've seen all the players that Pacelli has lost, and they're 2-7 right now. But Glenwood is going to play Pacelli next week, and Brookstone's going to play Calvary next week. And I'm really excited to see how this volleyball season is going to shape out.
Fall is here. Not just football, volleyball, softball in the state of Georgia. Got flag football kicking up as well here in Alabama soon. Exciting time of year. Wes Sanchez there gets it over for Glenwood. Galligan goes short with it.
Nice dig.
Glenwood got to get it over, and they do.
Rory Dunbar, an incredible dig.
Galligan blocked at the net, but it will drop. 2-point lead now for the Lady Cougars.
Glenwood in just their 3rd season in the AHSAA. Now in AA private. They did away with 7A, but they got 8 classifications.
Coming right at our table, Richard.
And I caught it.
Point for Glenwood there, so now down to 1, 10-9 lead for Brookstone.
If the camera was on me, that might have been the Houlihan's highlight of the week. Still got some athleticism.
Palmore's service. Galligan's spike is hit at the net. Be out of play for a Brookstone point. So Galligan now to serve it up. We mentioned earlier, team leader and aces entering play here today. Service from Galligan. Glenwood gets a hand on it. Palmore does a nice job to keep it alive.
Yeah, it was a good job keeping it alive. Got members of the football team here for Glenwood, including their quarterback, Trey Clarity. Man, I can't wait to see Clarity and Nate Malone in the backfield. Man, I tell you what, Glenwood's going to surprise some people taking on those private schools.
All starts tomorrow with that trip up to Lee Scott in Auburn.
Yeah, I think that they – look, I get it. Miguel Tulin, St. Michael's Catholic, there's a reason why they're ranked 1 and 2 in AA private. But Faith Academy, that's a winnable game. UMS Wright Prep, St. Paul's Episcopal, these are winnable games. I believe Glenwood can compete. Montgomery Catholic, Houston Academy.
That one was out of play off of Wes Sanchez. Now a 5-point lead for Brookstone here in set number 1. Galligan's service now. Nice job there by Thompson. Wes Sanchez goes off the net.
Oh,
and will
what
drop.
a dig. But Malia West Sanchez.
West Sanchez, and now she's coming out to serve right here in front of us.
And one thing I like about this Glenwood team, they have veteran players. They have a lot of experience. Roy Dunbar, Hallie Palmore, Malia West Sanchez.
Would go just out of play now. Lead back up to 5 for Brookstone. Be a substitution for Glenwood. West Sanchez will check out. Sophia Frazier, I believe, now in for Glenwood. Ferdinand's service for Brookstone. Setting up Thompson over here. Brookstone keeps it alive. They do get it over. Barker in the middle. Ball go out of play.
Yeah, that's out of play.
I believe point to Brookstone.
Yep.
So they called something there. Be a timeout called by Glenwood now, and we're going to take it with them. Brookstone 16, Glenwood 1 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Your surprisingly great rates? Contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Carol Purdue in Phoenix City today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
And welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. Set number 1, it's a 16-10 lead for the Brookstone Lady Cougars, as Ellie Ferdinands gets set to get things back underway here. Palmore on the return. Thompson does get it over. Ferdinands is there for Brookstone, though. Faga play at the net, and it's won by Glenwood. Excellent stop there. It was Peyton Slocum and Rory Dunbar there for the Lady Gators.
Peyton Slocum, I remember her older sister, Olivia Slocum, played on the basketball team for Coach Dusty Purdue. And you went to Glenwood, right, Matt? That's something that you didn't mention on the broadcast.
That is correct.
You are we got a bunch of Georgia Alabama Sports Live members who are Glenwood alum. You,
Dunbar
Tyler
there.
Dykes, Noah Shelton, Thrift Behringer. I mean, you know, my kids did go to Glenwood, so I guess I can. That doesn't count.
Brookstone setting up something there. It's blocked at the net, and it's a point for Glenwood. Some trickeration there from the Lady Cougars, but Glenwood looked like they were ready for it. Henderson, Dunbar among those at the net. Isabella Chastain now on the service.
Isabella.
Play at the net. Henderson is there. There'll be a whistle called, and it'll be a point to Brookstone. Looked like Henderson might have touched the ball twice there at the net.
By the way, I don't know if anybody knows, but there's a big football game just maybe a couple miles down the road on Somerville Road. I don't know if you knew about that, Matt.
Not underway yet.
It's not, well, no, I mean, as soon as this game's over, I might just sneak in there just to check it out.
The officials having a word here with, I believe, Chastain. Trying to get something squared away with the coach for Brookstone.
But we do have a score update. Randolph Clay leading Hardaway 14-0 in the first quarter.
Just the first of a massive slate of games here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Oh,
the
yeah,
next
no
2
question.
days.
5 games.
It's what Hardaway Randolph Clay is what we call an appetizer.
Yeah, it is.
Good matchup. Main course will come tomorrow with those 5 games.
And we just, you know, we enjoy doing Thursday night football. We're going to do Shaw, Upson, Lee next Thursday. First game at Kinnett Stadium, the newly renovated Kinnett Stadium.
Oh, excellent
Oh, what a
there.
dig.
Chastain for Glenwood. They got to get it over, and they do.
Good rally.
Play at the net here. Faga with a kill attempt, and it will drop right here in front of us. It'll be a Brookstone point. 17-13 lead now for the Lady Cougars. Substitutions now for Glenwood. Be Peyton Slocum checking back in.
One thing that's really cool about it, we do have a packed house because half the people are watching the JV team as well. I was talking to a parent. He's got 2 kids, one on the JV and one on the varsity, and he's like right in the middle, watching both. You can't beat that.
2 courts here at Glenwood.
Yeah, you can't beat that. Getting to watch both.
So that service went out of play. It was a point to Glenwood. Faga gets a piece of it there. Ferdinand's, they got to get it over with Galligan, and there ain't much you can do there.
Yeah, that's hard to stop.
Carson Barker gave it her best shot. She got a hand on it, but man, that's tough to stop. 4-point lead now for Brookstone, set number 1. Priscilla Faga here to serve for the Lady Cougars, and that one will go out of play.
Out of play.
Point for Glenwood.
All right, Matt, which is harder to hit, a Carson Galligan kill or a Kinley Rasmus fastball?
I'll say they're both tough, but based on what I just saw right there from Carson Galligan, I mean, I got to go with that. Thompson on the serve for Glenwood. Nice block at the net by Wes Sanchez. Point for the Lady Gators.
You know what? You let me have the net. I will see if I can return it. Good luck.
Tell you, both these teams have a lot of height. A lot of height up there around the net. Henderson, Wes Sanchez, Dunbar for Glenwood. Brookstone's got Galligan, McPherson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Brookstone got to get it over here. Galligan, it's blocked at the net.
But I tell you what, Glenwood is holding their own. They're hanging in there. They know, I mean, they match up well with this Brookstone team. They're well disciplined, and they also have players like Malaya West Sanchez and Rory Dunbar, who's capable of playing that front line.
Henderson with a spike attempt there. It's saved by Brookstone. Galligan, and that one is just
out. And we saw it, too. That was so close.
A matter of inches right
here in front
of us.
Matter of inches, yes.
2-point lead for Brookstone. We mentioned at the start, don't have to go back far. Last time these two teams played, just last season. And both went 2-3 sets. Both meetings here at Glenwood and at Brookstone. And here in set number 1, we got a 1-point game.
I'm really interested to see how Glenwood is going to be in the AA private bracket for volleyball.
Galligan with a kill attempt there. Barker got a hand on it, but not enough. Lead back to 2 for Brookstone, 20-18. Kylie Hartman back in for Brookstone. Officials get something squared away here, and we are back underway now. Service from Hartman. Palmore on the receiving end. Wes Sanchez going for a kill attempt.
Got it. What a play.
A strike from Malia Wes Sanchez.
She does a great job playing that outside hitter position from the left side, able to get it in.
Palmore on the service for Glenwood. McPherson blocked at the
net.
What a
block!
By Wes Sanchez.
Come on now.
So Palmore again to serve for Glenwood, knotted up at 20. Ferdinand gets a hand on it, got to get it over as Brookstone, and they cannot. Glenwood has the lead here late. Palmore to serve yet again.
Unbelievable.
Gets it over, McPherson on the receiving end. That one stopped. Glenwood gets 2 hands on it, but they cannot get a third. And we're back tied at 21. Carson Galligan on that far side of the court. Galligan will now serve for Brookstone. Comes the service from Galligan. Brookstone trying to set something up. Wes Sanchez with a spike. Ferdinand is there for the Lady Cougars. Faga is there. Excellent
nice
dig there from
Oh,
Palmore.
what a dig.
Play at the net, and it's won by Malia Wes Sanchez. Glenwood back on top by 1. Wes Sanchez got the kill there, but Richard, you might have to give the Big-time assist there to Hallie Palmer.
Oh, yeah.
Now an ace for Wes Sanchez. Glenwood 2 away. Timeout, Brookstone. We are going to take a quick break rhythm. 23-21, Glenwood leads right here. This is Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood.
Are you looking for a great deal on a brand new Chevy or GMC truck? At Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika, we have over 100 new Chevy and GMC 1500 Silverado and Sierra trucks to choose from, with savings up to over $12,000. Every model, check them all out side by side, or get super low financing rates and make no monthly payments for 90 days. Online 24/7 at glennsmith.com. Get ready to smile.
Welcome back to Glenwood. 23-21 lead for Glenwood. That one's out of play, and it's a point for the Lady Gators. And now it is set point for Glenwood. Wes Sanchez on the service. Ferdinand's on the receiving end. Play at the net, and it is, let's see what the rolling is, just out of play.
Ooh, that was close. Did they give it to her?
They will roll it at something at the net. Glenwood gets the point, and they will take set number 1, 25-21. Glenwood a winner here in set number 1. They will take a 1-0 lead. Set number 2 coming up in a few minutes right here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
Imagine a life-changing injury. Imagine the fear and unknown. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team, the only physicians in the area with advanced certification in orthopedic sports medicine, treats sports injuries with innovative techniques. The Houston Clinic has helped nearly 1 million athletes live without pain. Imagine getting back in the game. Imagine the best game of your life. The Houston Clinic Sports Medicine Team.
And welcome back, folks, to the Zaxby's Game of the Week here at Glenwood. Lady Gators playing host to the Brookstone Lady Cougars in the final matchup here today at the Swamp. Glenwood a 25-21 winner here in set number 1. Set number 2 about to begin in about a minute here. Just real quickly, want to say a big thank you to our presenting sponsors here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live: Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital Houston Clinic, the Mike Hostlow Law Firm, and Chick-fil-A. The officials get things finalized here. Set 2 about to begin. Carson Barker back in, the libero for Glenwood. We're about to get things going for set number 2. It will be Glenwood set to serve to start with number 15, Rory Dunbar.
By the way, top of the 6th inning, Calvary leading Strong Rock 7-2.
Dunbar's first service into the net. Early point for Brookstone. Big showing tonight from the Lady Knights out there at Calvary.
Rematch of the state championship.
So Brookstone with an early 1-0 lead here. And this one will drop just in play, so it's an early ace for Priscilla Faga. Came into play tonight with 13 on the year, not far behind Carson Galligan for the team lead. Number 88 in blue having an excellent start to the year. Glenwood returns this one. Got to get it over here. Palmore. And it's a kill for Hallie Palmore.
Yeah, she put it where they weren't.
Excellent placement there from the senior. Glenwood on the board here in set number 2. Cameron Thompson now for the Lady Gators. Brookstone going through Galligan, blocked at the net by
Good
Henderson.
block.
And a point for Glenwood.
I tell you, Glenwood's done a great job responding. I actually thought that Brookstone was going to try to get aggressive in this set to try to force a third set. But Glenwood holding their own. They want to finish Brookstone here.
Service from Thompson now. Ferdinands. Galligan here. West Sanchez keeps it alive. Glenwood got to get it over, and they do. Ferdinands is there, looking for Galligan. Blocked at the net again, but this time it is in play and a Brookstone point. Substitution now for Brookstone. Meg McPherson will check in for DeMars. Ellie Ferdinands for the service for Brookstone. Thompson on the receiving end of that. West Sanchez on the near side, and it will drop.
Oh, wow. What a great move there.
Aaliyah West Sanchez having a heck of a game.
Well, she led the team last year with kills per set.
Having an excellent start to the year here as well. Barker on the service. Galligan, nice dig there from Barker. Dunbar keeps it alive. West Sanchez, dug out by Brookstone though. Play at the net. Still alive for Brookstone. Galligan. Barker there again. Ferdinands now for Brookstone. McPherson, and it's tipped at the net by West Sanchez, but will be a point for Brookstone.
But I tell you what, I'm very impressed that Barker was able to return 2 of those kill attempts by Carson Galligan. But as a libero, she practices that all day in practice. Anytime it's coming in hard like that, you're just trying to just play on defense. Just trying to maybe get a deflection.
Barker, the senior, wearing number 7 this year for the Lady Gators. It's an ace there for Kylie Hartman. 5-3 lead now for Brookstone here early in set number 2. Hartman serve now. Thompson on the receiving end. West Sanchez, and an excellent
what a play.
kill by Malia West Sanchez.
That was textbook, Matt.
She really came on toward the end of the first set, kind of helping propel Glenwood to that win, and she has kind of carried that over here early in set number 2. Number 1 having an excellent match so far. Palmore's service into the net. Brookstone now with a 6-4 lead. Galligan now to serve for Brookstone. Palmore on the receiving end. Setting up West Sanchez. She goes short with it. Brookstone is there, though. McPherson, and it will be just out of play. Glenwood with the point. West Sanchez now on the serve. Galligan gets a fingertip on it. Kill attempt from Faga, still alive. Glenwood keeps it alive, but it.
There you go.
Referee will say it was out of play.
Yeah, they did. Otherwise, that would have been a great play by Palmore behind the back.
You got to think too, if it wasn't ruled out of bounds right there, it looked like Glenwood might have had it back over the net.
Probably would have had the point.
3. McPherson now. Palmore. Set up Thompson on the near side over here. It's tipped at the net, still alive. Kill attempt from Faga. Palmore got a hand on it, but it is not enough. 8-5 lead now for the Lady Cougars. Dave McPherson to serve once again. Palmore on the receiving end, setting up Thompson on the near side. Blocked at the net by DeMars. Another point for Brookstone, 9-5 now.
Yeah, and Charlotte DeMars is only a freshman. Just wanted to bring that up. Future is bright.
McPherson serve now. In the middle, they do get it over.
Oh, what a play.
Brookstone looking to set up Faga on the far side. Blocked at
block.
the net by Rory Dunbar.
Great block by Dunbar.
9-6 lead now for Brookstone. Substitutions for both teams. Caden Henderson back in for Glenwood. Isabella Chastain now for the service. Ferdinand's on the receiving end. Not much you can do there, Richard. Carson
No,
Galligan
not at all.
putting it where nobody is. Perfect placement on the kill there from Galligan. Lady Cougars now in double digits here in set number 2. Gutierrez with the serve. Setting up Henderson. Nice stop there by Galligan, keeping it alive. Glenwood now setting something up. Henderson on the near side, blocked at the net, and it is out of play. It's a heck of a save there at the back line by Galligan off the kill from Henderson. 3-point lead here in set 2 for Brookstone. DeMars gets it over. Play at the net. Glenwood still alive. Still alive, Glenwood. Got to get it over here, though. They do with Thompson.
Got to rally.
Faga with a kill attempt. Not enough space to land in play, however. Glenwood with the point. Brookstone started to build a lead there, Richard, but Glenwood's slowly coming back here.
Yeah, and they know if they'll win this if they're able to win this set. Brookstone's playing with their backs against the wall.
Barker on the return. Thompson on the near side. We'll just tip it over the net with Gutierrez there. Thompson again with the left hand, and it is a point for Brookstone. They say it hit the pole, I believe. So lead back to 3 for the Lady Cougars. Service here from Faga. Barker on the receiving end. Setting up Henderson in the middle. Faga gets a hand on it. Still alive, but it will go out of play. Glenwood now 1 away from double digits, and Wes Sanchez checking back in now for the Lady Gators.
Yeah, she needs to protect that outside. You have her up on that front line.
Thompson with the serve there. Galligan on the far side. And they will say it is out of play, so a point for Glenwood. Brookstone lead now down to 1 as the Lady Gators in double figures. Thompson set to serve here. Officials will talk things over, however. Looks like everything's cleared away. So an 11-10 lead for Brookstone here in set number 2. If you missed it earlier, Glenwood took set 1 25-21. Thompson with the service. Galligan with a kill attempt. Nice return there from Thompson. Wes Sanchez at the net, and it is good.
You know what? Wes Sanchez, I mean, we've been talking about how great of a middle outside hitter Carson Galligan is, but Wes Sanchez, that was coming in at like 70 miles an hour.
Number 1 in black having a heck of a match here against the Brookstone Lady Cougars. All tied at 11. Thompson with the service once again here for Glenwood. Ferdinand's on the receiving end. DeMars blocked at the net by Henderson, but it will drop for a Brookstone point. So the Cougars regain the lead. It will be the libero Ellie Ferdinands on the service here. Barker. Got to get it over, and they do with Barker.
Yep.
Play at the net. Wes Sanchez got a hand on it. Not enough, though, and it is a Brookstone point.
Anytime you're at the front of the net and you're trying to protect, that's a tough play when you got to hit it again when it comes over the net, and your teammates got to help out on that play.
Ball popped up in the air there. Palmore on the far side, and what a kill from Hallie Palmore. Lead back down to 1. Glenwood not going away. Barker here to serve now for the Lady Gators. Faga on the receiving end. Play at the net. McPherson with the kill, and it is good. Brookstone lead back to 2. Kylie Hartman now to serve for Brookstone. Just gets over the net. Glenwood keeps it alive with Barker. McPherson's got to get it over.
Ooh, what a dig.
Be a whistle, and I believe they give the point to Glenwood. Might have hit the little pole sticking up on the side of the net. Believe that's out of play?
Yeah, that's out of play. Anything that's not the net.
Service from Palmore there. Nothing Barker could do there. Carson Galligan with another kill. Brookstone lead back to 2. Lady Cougars have just not been able to pull away from Glenwood here in this set. And that one is out of play. Glenwood with a point. Lead back to 1.
And Malia West Sanchez back to serve.
Service from the senior. Setting up Faga, kill attempt, and it is good. Coming right at us.
Really great job, the people sitting right underneath where we're standing, but they're able to just catch it and block it, make sure it doesn't hit us. Or hit our equipment for that matter.
That one will drop, and it is just out of play. Glenwood with another point. Back to 1. Henderson will check in for Glenwood. As will Chastain, who will serve. Faga gets it over. Nice stop there from Palmore. Glenwood returns the favor. Setting up Faga on the far side.
Good block.
Blocked at
Oh,
the
what
net.
a block.
Rory Dunbar again.
What a block by Rory Dunbar.
I tell you, Richard, it's not easy to win those one-on-ones at the net on that side of the court in particular. Had Faga. This is the place where Galligan's been, and Dunbar's holding her own here. Spike attempt there, and it is out of play. Glenwood has the lead here in set 2. Chastain with the serve. Faga blocked at the net again. Still alive for Brookstone. They got to get it over, and they do. Multiple players converge for Glenwood. They got to get it over. Thompson does. And it will go out of play. Glenwood now up 2.
I got to tell you something, Matt. If Glenwood's able to beat Brookstone, we may have to move them up in our rankings.
A lot of game left to play, but Glenwood with a lead. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
I'm Mike Costello, and this is what we do. Car wrecks. Yes, car wrecks. So call or text us today or visit us at MikeCostelloLawFirm.com. Costello. Car wreck. Car wreck? Costello.
And welcome back to the Zaxby's Game of the Week here at Glenwood. Set number 2, a 18-16 lead for the Glenwood Lady Gators over the visiting Brookstone Lady Cougars. Isabella Chastain with the service here. Goes short with it over the edge of the net. DeMars plays it back to Glenwood. Brookstone got to get it over with Faga. Chastain keeps it alive. Dunbar. Thompson got to get it over now, and she does. Faga on the far side. Not much Glenwood can do there. What a strike from Priscilla Faga. Glenwood lead now down to 1. Substitutions for both teams now. Ella Kate Scarborough among those for Brookstone. Kill attempt from Henderson off the net and good. Lead back to 2 for the Lady Gators. Dunbar now to serve for Glenwood. Let's see what the ruling is here. It is in play. Looked like Ferdinand's on that far side of the court. Richard just kind of slipped, fell down maybe. Glenwood now at 20. Service from Dunbar. Galligan gets it over. Barker on the return. Setting up Thompson. See what the ruling, and it is in. Glenwood 4 away from victory. Timeout, Brookstone. We'll take a break with them. Be right back here in a minute. Zaxby's Game of the Week at Glenwood. And welcome back to Glenwood. 21-17 Lady Gator lead here in set number 2. Play at the net there, kept alive. See what the ruling is here. And it will be a point to Glenwood again. Lady Gators 5-point lead now here in set 2.
They are making their charge. Can Brookstone come back and force a set 3?
3 points away from a win. Dunbar, that one goes into the net, so Brookstone gets one back, now down to 4. Just a reminder, folks, Alex Quinney, All-State Good Hands Player of the Game, be coming up at the conclusion of this match. Glenwood gets 3 more. That'll be it. Dunbar setting up Henderson. Henderson with a kill.
I tell you what, I've been so impressed. Henderson's had 2 kills, especially at this type of moment. Brookstone with their backs against the wall.
Wes Sanchez checks back in. You got to give Glenwood credit, Richard.
Got to give him credit. After losing to Prattville, Brookstone beat Prattville. We might end up having all the teams in a tri-match go 1-on-1.
Galligan, that one stopped. Glenwood setting up Wes Sanchez, and the kill is
good.
Oh,
wow.
And it is match point for the Glenwood Lady Gators.
But I tell you what, all 3 of these volleyball teams, all evenly matched. They all could have gone either way. But I think just the having a little bit of rest might have been a factor for Glenwood.
Ferdinand's with a dive there. Wes Sanchez hits that into the net. And Brookstone's still alive here.
Still alive. Yeah, I do think you give the slight advantage to the team that had the little bit of rest and the fact that we're on Glenwood's home court.
Still match point for Glenwood. Ferdinand's with the service. Dunbar setting up Palmore on the far side, still alive. Ferdinand's, Galligan. Nice job there by Barker to keep it alive. Wes Sanchez on the near side, still alive for Brookstone. Off the edge of the net, still alive. Dunbar setting up Wes Sanchez.
It's out.
What the ruling is, and it is out of play.
It is out, yeah. No, it's
they
in.
They gave it to Glenwood.
They did give it to Glenwood. I thought
So
that was out.
play.
Well, I saw them celebrate, and I was like, okay, wow. I tell you what, they knocked off our number 1 team in our rankings.
So Glenwood a winner here, taking both sets against the Brookstone Lady Cougars. And that will do it for your tri-match here at Glenwood. Now, folks, to present our Alex Quinney All-State Good Hands Player of the Game. Richard, would you like the honors here?
Absolutely, Matt. I would love to. All right, I tell you what, this player for Glenwood, she was fantastic. The Alex Quiddy All-State Good Ants player of the game is Malia West Sanchez by just being dominant. She was dominant in that front line, and I'm not shocked because Glenwood's a good team. I mean, we saw two really good teams, but we also saw a good team in Prattville. They beat Glenwood. Brookstone beats Prattville, and Glenwood turns around and beats Brookstone. So all three teams in this tri-match go 1-1.
Three really, really, really good teams here this afternoon. But in the end, like you said, all three teams go 1-1. Glenwood officially opens the season. Overall, you got to feel good if you're head coach Kayla Strink. You would love to get the 2 wins, but
yeah,
to go 1-1 against these two teams, you got to feel good about that.
And because they're evenly matched, I would have given the slight advantage to Glenwood for having a little bit of rest and being on their home court.
So, folks, that will do it here from the Swamp. The Zaxby's Game of the Week. Just a reminder, tune in tomorrow night. 5 football games here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. Just want to say a quick thank you once again to our presenting sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevy GMC, Coca-Cola, Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, Houston Clinic, the Mike Costello Law Firm, and Chick-fil-A for everything they do for Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. For Matt Melton, Richard Holdridge, we'll see you next time for the Zaxby's Game of the Week here at Glenwood.